Okay, I'm Matt, Charlie Company Overlanders, and had a couple of requests to talk about my setup with my side bags and my rear cargo box. So if you're like me, adventure dual sport riding on a budget, then this is something you might want to consider. I have fabricated a box. It was out of a control box for some medical equipment. You may not have access to boxes like this, but there are a lot of similar Pelican type boxes out there. So just fabricated this box, watertight seal, very important, and it's rigid enough to where I can mount the roto packs onto the side of this. So that's the rear box I'll get to. Biggest thing is the side bags. I use just your standard military issue, Army, Marine Corps, Alice packs or rucksacks, and modified the frame. Okay, so these, the rear frame here, it's kind of hard to see in this bright sunlight, but this rear frame, very common with a lot of the KLRs that I see, and I believe it's a Tusk. Now, this frame came with the bike when I purchased it, pre-owned KLR. So I believe these are Tusk, but you recognize the shape of this. So what I've done is I've just I drilled 2 holes, top and bottom of the frame. And when you purchase your rucksacks, make sure that it comes with the frame. And then what you're going to do is at the bottom here, you're going to cut that off, and this is a brace that goes down to it. And what that does, there's a strap that goes across your back, your lower back. So it's your lower lumbar support. You're going to cut that piece off, all right? And you're going to take the metal and bend it. It's aluminum, very easy to bend, very malleable. And then what you're going to do, these fit perfectly onto the Tusk racks. Holes here, and then I mount it through bolt onto the rack. So you have the Alice pack frame, the Alice pack itself. These just slide over it, and I mount it to where the bend is going in toward the seat. All right. These, once it's mounted, I'm not going to mount it because I'm still doing work on the bike and I don't want to go through all that. But once it's mounted, it easily slides over the top and fits snugly onto the frame. All right. And then these bottom ones down here, you want to leave that support. It's that brace that goes down to that lumbar support. You want to leave this piece on there because you're going to cinch the bottom of the rucksack onto the bottom of that, and it will stay very secure. These clamps will. Now, the reason why these rucksacks, I believe, are the best side bags. Number one, they're soft side bags. And when I was on the Trans-American Trail, a couple times I hit rocks. You get pretty weary and you're not paying attention to what you're doing. Hit a couple of rocks. Any hard side box, anything like that, would have just ripped the frame off, and then you have a lot of problems. These just gave way, and they're great side bags because you can fit a ton of gear inside here, plus a ton of gear in these outer pockets. So, in my opinion, these Alice packs are the best side bags for the dual sport. And when they mount, they fit on here just like that, and they stay high enough off the ground. And where I have mounted it, there's enough space right here where the cargo box. All right, so for the rear cargo box, for the back cargo rack or deck, I just drilled holes through the cargo deck. Now there's metal underneath here. You're going to have a metal bit to get through there. But what I did is I pre-measured the box inside, where I drilled the holes here, and then went and marked it on the deck, of course. You guys know how to do this. And then I through bolted it through. Now, the cargo box will sit perfectly like in that position. And like I said, with the side bags, the rucksacks, they fit perfectly underneath that, so it gives me plenty of space. And with the roto packs mounted on the side, I've got them at a height where when this pack is filled, the bottom of the roto pack is right here. So I still have very easy access to my side bag with the roto pack mounted on the side. All right, so it's as simple as that. You're going to want to buy military Alice packs with the frame. Make sure you keep the shoulder straps that you can remove. Just shove the shoulder straps down into the bag. Because let's say you're out in the field and you get stuck, throw your gear in that, pull it off the rack, put on the shoulder straps, and you're humping out of there with an Alice pack. So you're going to have the frame, cut the bottoms of the frame, 2 through bolts, and heavy zip ties on each side just to secure it on the sides, and then fabricate a Pelican case is typically the best because they're watertight, and I mount that on the back deck with the roto packs extended to the outside, plenty of room, and on a budget, you can't beat it. Rucksacks I purchased from military surplus. They have the advantage of being in Pensacola, where we have several of those. $45 to $50 for the rucksacks with frame, everything, and of course $0 for the case. But they have cases at good military surplus, and you can get those cases as well. And that's how you do it on a budget.